All right, so pretty much for the last 7 months, I lived in a penthouse in Irvine, California, Orange County, beautiful city. Every time I looked out the window, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Bentleys, Rolls Royces. It was amazing. I got evicted. No, I didn't get evicted, but my lease ended a few days ago. So right now, I'm technically homeless.
Get out of here now! You get out of here now!
No, I am not!
You are
I want
me.
you to shut up!
You're showing up
I
with a
want
weapon.
you to shut up!
Leave.
No,
Leave.
you are done.
Leave.
I'm not actually homeless. I don't actually live in these trees up here. I'm actually in Big Bear. We have another place up here that we come to grind. But for the past 2-3 weeks, I've been traveling the world. We had a speaking tour. We went to Chicago. We went to New York. We went to Las Vegas. Stayed in each place for like a week. Speaking events, paid speaking gigs, talking to hundreds of people. Amazing experience. Had a lot of fun. But this whole time, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I don't have a crib like to go back to when I get home. So I went back to my parents' house, and I think I realized what the #1 thing that's holding people back from success. The #1 thing why most people don't make money. The #1 thing why most people just don't get it. There's a moment in your life where you're gonna get it. Every rich person, every successful person, everyone has a big business. Everybody learns things, but until you get it, that's when you understand it. And I guess I got it early on, but going back to my parents' house was when I realized why some people don't get it. And before I go into that real quick, here's our crib up in Big Bear. I brought the GTR up here. I had to park on the street because it's too low to fit in the driveway. Got the Beamer up here. My cousin drove up my Beamer for me. And yeah, this is the crib. But so what I realized, dude, is like why most people don't make money, why most people don't like reach success. When I went home, so it has nothing to do with my parents. My parents are not bad people. My parents are not holding me back from success. They let me do my own thing. But the people in my hometown and the hometown in general, it was draining me. Like in the OC, everything's fast. Back home, I live in a small town called Menifee, California. Everything slows down. Nobody's motivated. Nobody's inspired. Nobody's making big moves. Literally, these are probably some of the more expensive cars in the entire town. And I'm 19, and these are better than everybody's parents I know. Not talking about parents, not everybody likes cars, obviously. But when I lived in the OC, or I lived in Irvine at my penthouse, every time I looked out my window, Aventador, Gallardo, Huracan, 458, GTR, like every exotic car, at least probably 5 to 10 a day. And I'd only go on my balcony like 20 minutes a day, and I would see all these cars. Imagine if I was there like for hours. And what I realized, dude, if you're watching this right now, where you are, your environment is probably holding you back from success. Everyone always talks about law of association. I 100% agree, but it's also your environment. The reason you have your law of association is because your environment. If you're in a shitty environment, it's probably shitty people. I go to the OC, I go to Irvine, everybody's motivated, everybody's working, everybody is building brands on social media, everybody's going to events and investing into themselves and learning, and like everybody's grinding. You go to the beach and you might meet a millionaire just walking down the beach. You go to a nice club, you might meet some successful guy who owns this business or this brand, and you're able to network with them out in Menifee, dude. And no disrespect to Menifee, that's the city that raised me, but I go to Menifee and you might meet somebody that works at McDonald's. And it's like there's no value exchange, dude. So I go there and it's just so many distractions. I'm driving around, everybody's staying in my car because it's not a normal thing. People are flagging me down, wanting to talk, and I love talking to people, but it's like when I want to work, I want to work. I don't want to like talk to people. I don't want to sit down. I want to just get to my grind. And so, but like the thing is, like everybody's focused on the wrong things. Everybody's thinking, what can I do Friday night? Can I go hit, the club? Can I go do, whatever it is? And everybody is like, wanting to do like different things. And it's just crazy, man, because like when I go to Irvine, everybody's fired up. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to make money. And then Menifee, it slows down. So my biggest tip for you guys, like if you're watching this right now, start to like change your environment. So like this is why I'm up here right now. I'm in Big Bear. I'll go show you guys a little bit of the crib actually. But the reason I come up to Big Bear, dude, is because like just listen real quick. You hear that? I don't hear it either. It's dead silent up here. I can focus. I can grind. I can put my energy where it needs to be needed. Put a code, open. So like when I come up here, and this is our crib, and you know, it's just 1, 2, 3 of us up here grinding, like shit gets done. There's no, you know, I'll show you guys the rest of the house, but there's no, over here we have, so this is like a squad house, man. We come over here and we get some work done. It's super cool. But like, when I come up here, sit down real quick, but when I come up here, things get done. And so what I really realized, dude, is, you know, being back in Menifee is that environment was holding me back. I feel like energy's being drained out of me. Motivation's being drained out of me. You know, for some reason when I'm there, I can't put in 12, 16, 18 hours a day like I can in OC. I can't put in 12, 16, 18 hours a day like I can while on the go or while I am in Big Bear. Because like, that's just not normal. Nobody does that. You know, the city vibe is just different. So like, if you're watching this right now, find people who want to make money. Find people who want to start a business. Find people who want success. Team up with them and get the fuck out of your hometown. Like, get out of there. Like, go. Move somewhere. It might cost you money, yes. It might be an investment, yes. It might be inconvenient. I know. It was for me at first. But I promise you, if you get in a city that's big, that has nice cars, nice people, wealthy cities, you're going to see a lot more success. You get around these people, you're going to see a lot more, you know, focus, a lot more energy, a lot of bigger things are going to go in your favor because you're putting yourself around that environment. When I was younger, I'll show you upstairs real quick. But when I was younger, one of the things I used to do was I like cars. The reason I have a GTR, the reason I have a BMW is I love cars. So when I was younger, I used to go to like these car events, like these car shows. I used to host car shows. I used to invite people with Lambos, Ferraris, GTRs, like all these nice cars. And the reason I did it was because I wanted to be around people who had what I wanted. And so when you guys get to these nicer places, this is the second floor. We got 3 stories, by the way. We got a story up there. We got Cam over here working. Like I said, this is grind quarters, so everybody's grinding over here.
Yo.
I'm just telling them about how important it is to change your environment, bro.
Straight up, that's why we're out here in the middle of nowhere, up in this big old cabin, getting to work. I mean, you don't see many people driving up the mountainside with iMacs and 14 laptops and, you know, a bunch of cameras all the time, so.
Right,
know
cameras, we got the Macs right here. We got the cash, good. I'm just gonna show on the balcony a little bit. But you guys, what you have to do is raise your standard. You know, stop being okay with living an average life. Stop being okay with doing average things. Stop being okay with hanging out with average people. Because you're gonna get average results every single time. Like, dude, I have people message me, check this out. I get thousands of messages like a week. And check this out. People, I don't know if I can find any messages right now, but look how many messages I'm getting. Look, reload, messages. These are all within 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. And those are just ones I replied to or didn't reply to. Just messages on messages on messages. So like, the thing is, like, I have people that hit me up. Josh, how do I find good people? Josh, how do I get around, or how do I stop hanging out with these people that are holding me back and stuff like that? And I'm like, dude, just leave them. That's it. So the one thing in common when all these people are messaging me like literally every day is, Josh, how do I find people like Team Jet Set? Josh, how do I stop hanging out with bad people? Josh, how do I get around a healthy environment for me to grow? Simple. Cut everything out. Stop being like, what you're doing right now is you're being selfish. You're being selfish because you don't want to give up everything because it feels too good to have friends who, you know, are down to party with you, friends who are down to hang out with you, friends who are down, you know, to be, you know, whatever you're doing when it's convenient. Stop doing convenience shit, dude. Stop. You know, you gotta cut off the excess fat. You don't need it. Like, you wanna be healthy, cut off the excess fat. So cut it off. Same thing in the gym. You know, you're not gonna get any results, you know, holding on to all this extra fat. All it's gonna do is slow you down. All it's gonna do is slow you down. You wanna be top, you know, shape. You know, this is the reason why people get trainers, you know, which are pretty much mentors in the gym, because people help them train to get rid of this excess fat, this extra stuff that they don't need so they can grow at the maximum potential. So you watching this video right now, I want to help you grow to your maximum potential. So I'm telling you right now to cut it, put a little song in there.
Cut it.
But, you know, cut people off and that will help you grow, dude. So like, really think about it. Where you're at right now, if it's toxic, if you're living with your parents, you're living with your friends, you're living maybe with your college roommates, whatever it is, your coworkers, find a new group of people. Go to networking events, come to masterminds, come to events, go out to the whatever business things are going on in your city. Find people. Go on social media, dude. You guys literally have a phone where you can like connect with people all day, every day, like thousands and millions of people, and like connect with them and make plans to move. Like, wherever you live, just get somewhere different. You live in LA, go to Vegas. You live in Vegas, go to New York. You live in New York, go to Miami. Just go somewhere different. You live in the boonies, then go to the city, okay? Like, go somewhere different, and it's gonna help you grow. Personally for me, so the reason why I said I'm homeless, so my lease was very short. If you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know I only lived there at the penthouse for like 7 months. Most people sign a lease for like 2 years. I did 7 months. And why did that's only half a year, a little bit more than half a year. Why did I do that? Because I like to switch up my environment. Because that puts me in an uncomfortable mode. And when I'm uncomfortable, it forces me to grow. Just like the gym. I just started hitting the gym like 2 days ago again because I took a few months off. And I'm sore as shit, dude. My chest hurts. But, you know, these workouts, they make me uncomfortable. And this soreness makes me uncomfortable. But I'm growing. I'm seeing results. I'm seeing progression. So I know it might be uncomfortable to move out of your parents' house, to move out of your unhealthy spouse who might be holding you back, or your friends that are holding you back because they're fun. You have to do it. If you really want to see success, you really want to go to this next level. That's what you got to do. So yeah.
Sacrifice.
Oh, you have to be willing, 1,000% willing to like just sacrifice, dude. Just sacrifice. Like, that's it. It's really so simple, but most people don't do it. Like, it's just, I want to like say it in a nice way, but there's no other nice way to say it. Then you just gotta fucking stop doing what you're doing and start doing what you know you need to be doing. Like, you watch our stuff. If you watch our stuff, you know that we hold ourselves to a very high standard. Very high standard. The people we hang out with, high standard. What happens when you have high standards? You get high results. You get the highest amount of success that's possible to attain. I guarantee you right now, look at the 5 people that you hang out with on a daily basis. Take all their incomes. So 5 people. Let's say Bob makes 1,000. Tom makes 1,000. And let's say Sally, Jimmy, whoever it is, they all make $1,000. And then you add up their income and you divide it by 5. I guarantee you that's your average income. So for sakes of me not knowing how to do math since I'm a college dropout, if everybody was making $1,000, 5 people, you divide it by 5, it's $1,000. That's probably how much you're making. So, you get around my team and it's like this guy over here is making 100K a month, 70K a month, $1 million a month, 200K a month, and you can do the math. You can do the math. And that's what you guys have to realize. So if you want success, get around people making more money with higher standards and get out of the unhealthy environment you're in. Because, like, that's why I travel so much, dude. I go back home and it sucks. I tell my parents, I'm like, because I used to want to live there with my kids in the future. And I go back there and I'm like, yo, like, the fuck? Because it's not helping me grow to the maximum potential. It's really, really holding me back. I try not to go there as much as possible because life slows down. If you want success, don't let life slow down. I'll show you guys the rest of the crib real quick. We literally have a whole setup. We got all the chargers right here, the MacBook. Got the other phone. Making money, dope. We got upstairs, like I said, 3 stories. So we usually come up here. We have an annual Big Bear trip. Let's use the lights. We have an annual Big Bear trip every year. Come up here, we get work done, everybody come grinds, and then we celebrate the New Year's. We're gonna do it again this year, but our team has grown and it's expanded because a lot of you guys who are watching my stuff have started creating results and joining the inner circle. And we're gonna have to get a fat mansion this year. So we're probably gonna have a huge mansion, rent it out for like 4 days, maybe like $2,000 a day or something like that for New Year. Start the New Year off, just start it off great. Launching some new businesses on New Year's Day too. It's gonna be insane. So with that said, guys, the main point of this video, the main point of this is for you guys to change your environment, get around different people, and like just travel, move, new experiences, new people, new results. That's gonna help you grow, and that's not gonna hold you back from success. Because I promise you, like, the environment is gonna hold you back, dude. Like, that's why I'm up here. That's why I'm getting this free air. It smells good up here. The air's good. I breathe better. And I just get more things done. So change your environment if you want real results. And with that said, guys, hope you guys like this video. Subscribe. If you haven't joined the Jet Set community yet, join the Jet Set community. Subscribe to the channel. Check out my personal website, joshkingmadrid.com. The brand, teamjetset.com. Subscribe to my podcast. Imagine this YouTube channel times 10 bajillion. That's my podcast. I put all my realest, rawest content on there. It's not all on YouTube just because I know, like, there's a lot of people that watch my YouTube and try to recreate my shit. They can't do it, obviously, because it's unrecreatable. But I put all that content that I wouldn't put on YouTube, I put on my podcast. So go to the dropoutdegree.com. The link will be in the description, or joshkingmadrid.com/podcast. Podcast plural with an S. And yeah, tune into the podcast. With that said, appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.
Thank you for listening to The Dropout Degree. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to the podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube at Josh King Madrid. And if you learned something new, please share this on your social media and leave a 5-star review. Want to connect more? Head to www.joshkingmadrid.com.